Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I want to create a look with the makeup that I took with me when we went away for the Memorial Day weekend. I took minimal makeup, and yeah, it was just the right amount. I didn't have to pack like a big makeup bag or anything like that, so I want to show you what I took and what I used through the entire stay. So if you like to watch the look that I create, just keep on watching. Okay, so I actually already have my skincare. What I used for SPF is this little, and I like to take deluxe size samples with me when I go on vacation or away for a weekend. And this is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Niacinamide Sunscreen. It's SPF 50. It has niacinamide, aloe, and hyaluronic acid. This really feels like a moisturizer. It's like white, kind of like a little grayish tint, but I like the way this feels, and it worked just fine as kind of used it as a primer too. I didn't put additional primer on my entire face. I did use a pore minimizing primer on my cheeks, and I did use extra like on my neck and chest and arms, but I didn't use this one. I used just the regular Neutrogena, the spray one, on my neck and arms and legs and stuff. But this one feels nice. It feels hydrating. I don't know how much it is. I never purchased it. This came in, I had bought a Sephora kit that brought like all kinds of different SPFs, and this was like a little deluxe size of that one there. It really doesn't smell like watermelon to me. It doesn't smell like SPF either. It really is like unscented. So I like the fact that it doesn't smell like an SPF. So I'm going to use, I love this. This is the Sephora Beauty Amplifier Pore Minimizing. So this one I like to just put it right where the worst of my pores are. And I like it because you can just go ham with it and then just kind of press it in. And I think it even does a good job of minimizing any fine lines, and I'm kind of just pressing it into my skin. This is on sale. They must have had like a bajillion of these because it's been on sale for the longest time. Like, it's less than $6. And I bought a backup when they had the sale because I really like it. And you can't beat it. I paid like $3 something because it was 30% off. And there's one by Maybelline that is also really good. I like them both. The Maybelline comes in a smaller container, and it's a little thicker. I did take this from Ole Henriksen. It's the Banana Bright Vitamin C corrector, and I got this in Boxycharm. I haven't been doing the unboxings, but I've been getting it for a couple of months. They have different shades of this. This one is the apricot. They do have like a lighter one that is like a banana, almost like a yellow. And then they have a darker one, like a darker peachy one for darker skin tones. So I'm going to put a little bit here on my dark spots. Okay, I'm going to use a powder foundation, so I'm going to use my concealer first, and I'm using the new Natasha Denona concealer. This is such a beautiful concealer. It really is. I love the packaging. It's so beautiful and classy to me. This is like, it's plastic, but it almost feels like it would have like a velvet, texture to it. But it feels nice and heavy and high-end. Okay, so I'm going to put some here. A little bit up here where I have those terrible dark circles. Gosh, when I was young and I used to be able to sleep, Even though I think that since I have kids, I know my kids are way grown. I have grandchildren. My sleeping habits totally changed. As soon as the sun is summer approaches, my dark circles really show up. I'm going to use this brush right here to spread. And this is like it's not a thick formula. It's like kind of like a serum. It's light, but it has amazing coverage. Really nice coverage. I would say that is medium going on high. I mean, you can really use it as foundation if you wanted to. But I have a really pretty powder foundation that just like a Braun, maybe buy it, because she's always for years she has been saying how good this powder foundation is, and they just reformulated it, and she purchased the new one, and she said it's just as good. Because sometimes when they reformulate things, you kind of like, why are you messing with it if it was good to begin with, you know? Leave it alone. So I scratched myself there with a nail. When I was putting on these nails, I cured it, and then I went to go do like this, the gel nails, and I really gave myself a really bad gash there. And I hope it doesn't leave a scar. I do put a lot of sunscreen on there, because that's the best thing you can do for you if you have a scar, a fresh scar. Make sure you put sunscreen on it, because it will stay. It will be darker. All right, so normally I don't put that much concealer on. I think I got a little carried away today, but it's okay. Okay, so the foundation I'm talking about is the one from Makeup Forever, and this is the HD Skin Matte Velvet Blurring Powder Foundation. I have it in 2N22. Okay, I think I picked a shade that is a little dark for me. My problem is opening this thing. But I think it works. Once I get it all on, it works. It does come with a little sponge, but I really don't use a sponge. I use this BK Beauty 105, which is a really dense powder brush, but it still has give to it. And I like the way it works. So I think it looks very pretty on. And let me tell you, the day that we left on our vacation, we were meeting our son at his house at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I got up like at 4:45, and I was able to do, and what I do is I put my makeup on, but as I put it on, I put away in a bag the products so that I don't forget anything. And I knew that I didn't want to take a lot of makeup with me, and I wanted something that's quick. And there's nothing quicker than a powder foundation. So I decided to take this with me, and I loved it. And at the end of the day, I mean, I put my foundation on around 5 o'clock in the morning, and it lasted till 11 o'clock at night. And it looked just as nice as it did when I first applied it. Okay, then what I took with me was this little palette. This is from Wonder Beauty, and this also came in a Boxycharm, and it has 4 shadows and a bronzer, blush, and highlighter, which you can also use on your eyes. So this is what I did. I used the bronzer from here, which is very pretty. It's not too orangey or anything. It's kind of like, it's called Costa Ray, and it's kind of neutral, which I like. And then on the other side, I'm using the blush. The blush is called Bellini. It's a peachy blush, But look how nice it goes over the powder foundation. And cream products go on beautifully over this foundation. It's like since I purchased it, this is all I want to use because it's so fast. Products look so amazing on top of it that, you know, it's just gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of the bronzer on my neck, especially since the foundation is a little darker than I like. That way everything kind of blends together. And I'm going to put a little under my lower lip. I have a lip plumper on. It's the one from City Beauty, and they're going to be having a sale, so I'm going to list that below in case anybody's interested. I do have an affiliate link, but I do like their products, otherwise I would not even talk to you about them. So let me go ahead and get a facial spray, because I did use that on Saturday, and I think that really helped keep my foundation. Okay, the one that I used was the one from Charlotte Tilbury, but you can use whatever your favorite one is. I like the spray on this one. It doesn't really, it's not aggressive, so I definitely like that. And what I do is, oh, you know what? I didn't powder under my eyes. I need to do that. And I did take my Pat McGrath under eye that travels with me. What I do is I always put it in bubble wrap because this is the most delicate powder ever. All right, so for eyeshadow base, I use my this is from Sigma, the eye primer pencil or crayon, and this is an Ignite. So I really don't have to even set this primer. It's a little sticky, but not to the point where my shadows actually you know, get stuck on it. So usually what I do if I have anything left on my powder brush from my eyes, but it really doesn't do much of anything. Okay, but I do love this, and it's not that pricey, and I think you get quite a bit of product. So what I do is I use the, of course, you know, the shadows that I have there. I'm going to use this one here that is called Nude Beach. My palette looks dirty. I hate when my palette gets dirty. It looks like the blush got on the bottom. I don't like dirty palettes. And I use that on my crease, and it's a very nice and light shade, and I just use that on the crease and above my crease because I like for it to show. So the weather in St. Augustine, that is one of my favorite places to go to in Florida. I've been so many times, and I love it. I think it's the most, I don't know, it's so beautiful, and I find it so relaxing, and it doesn't matter if I've seen everything. I'm going to use this one now, Chateau. If I've seen everything 1,000 times before, you know, it doesn't really matter to me. I just love the place. My husband and I used to go there at least once a year, and we love going during the Christmas holidays. Like if you go after Thanksgiving, and it's usually till, they keep it on until like the first week in January, because one time we went right after the first of the year, but the whole place, the old town, is all lit up, and it's pretty big, you know, and they have like a lot of bed and breakfast. We stayed like 3 times at a bed and breakfast, and once you stay at a bed and breakfast, you really don't want to stay at a regular hotel anymore. Bed and breakfasts are so amazing. They usually have like the best service, the best beds and pillows, and they really, you know, pamper you, and they have like wine in the afternoon and fresh baked cookies during the day, and they really spoil you. Okay, now I'm going to use this one here that is called Yacht, and I'm going to use that with my finger. This is such a pretty bronze. But yeah, we really do enjoy going there, and it's one of my favorite places, and it's only like 2.5–3 hours from us, so it's really not too bad. And you just feel, when you go there, you feel like you're a lot further away than you know, than 2 hours, because it's just so nice. It's beautiful. And they have a lot of great restaurants, and a lot of the restaurants have like live music, and yeah, it's nice. So we actually went Sunday morning. We left early Sunday morning, and then we came back on Monday morning. So we only spent one night, but it was nice. It was a nice little getaway. You don't really need to use your finger with this eyeshadow. It's so buttery and so pigmented and so yummy. But anyway, it was just gorgeous. It was just nice. I've been wanting to get away to relax the mind for a couple of weeks now, and we just haven't done it because there's been stuff that's, you know, we've had to do, and we just didn't get around to it. I'm wiping that same brush that I just used, that flat brush that I used with the glitter, with with this shadow right here. It's not glitter, it's shimmer. And I'm gonna go to this one right here that's a little lighter, that is called Bungalow, and I'm gonna put a little over it just to give it more of a bronzy, a muted bronzy look. It's very pretty. You see, so that we had a fantastic time. It was fun spending time with my son and my daughter-in-law. I can't wait to meet my little grandbaby. This is a clean brush. I also took with me, which I only used once, a darker brown shadow that I could use on, you know, if I wanted to darken it out. This is kind of like a burgundy, really. But this is from L'Oreal Paris, and it doesn't have a sticker, so I really couldn't tell you, but I can probably look it up. Just if I wanted to darken up the outer V. And also I like to use that on my lower lash line. And I didn't put a lot, I just put a little bit. Okay, and I'm gonna put just a tiny bit on my lower lash line. I took this single too that is from Lancome, but I was looking for my brulee, but I couldn't find it from Wet n Wild. But this is just like a really light shade that I like to put on my brow bone. I'm going to do my brows really quick, and I took my Kosas brow pencil, because this one is really quick and I don't do much. I just kind of go through the areas I need a little help. And I discovered that I had this from Huda Beauty. I don't even know when I got this. And it's a brow gel. It must have come maybe in a bag or something, or a mystery box, because I don't remember purchasing it. I love the brush. Look at the brush. Look how tiny that is. I love that. I love really tiny brushes for my brows. They're so easy to use and you don't make a mess. They don't even have to be this thin. You know, they can be like a little fatter, but just give me a small brush. I don't want it as big as a mascara. Okay, now for mascara. I took the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift, and I'm just gonna do this on my own, and I'll be right back. Okay, and for my lower lashes, I'm going to use this MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara. It doesn't say that it's waterproof, but this one doesn't smudge on me, which makes me so happy. And I like the little thin brush. It works perfect for my lower lash line. And now for highlighter, I'm going to use the highlighter from here, from Real Techniques. Yeah. And I'm just going to use a little bit. This is very pretty. It's not super blingy. I like it because I think it's very subtle. And I'm going to take the brush that I use for my blush and just go over the edge. Okay, for lips, I'm going to use this lip liner. This is from Pat McGrath, and this is in Night Fever. Okay, for the lipstick, I took this one from Makeup Forever, and this is the Rouge Artiste 176 Rose Flare. And it's a beautiful lipstick. A peachy lip liner probably would have been better, but I didn't bring one with me. But once you mush your lips together, it kind of blends. It's very long lasting. And then what I did was, since we were going to be out all day, we didn't go back to our hotel room till late at night. What I did is I took a, I wanted to take like a lip gloss with me. So I took this Almay. This is the Color and Care Lip Oil and Stick. And this is in the color 120 Rosy Blaze. And this is what it looks like. And we're going to pretend I've had it on all day. It looks beautiful over this lipstick, or really over lip liner. It's very comfortable. It is a roll up, very inexpensive. I got this on Amazon, I believe. I got it at CVS, but I'm gonna look for it on Amazon. They probably have it too. This is very comfy. I got 2 different shades, and this is it. This was it for my look when I went to St. Augustine. Let me see if I can separate my lashes a little bit. Yeah, it works. The one from MAC, because it has a I think it has a better brush for separating your lashes. So there you go. You did a good job there. All right. Yeah, this mascara is really nice. And again, I don't remember buying this, but anyway, it works. I like it. All right, you guys. So this is my entire look. I think I need a little more blush. You know, I had yesterday, I tried filming yesterday. I did, I have the Nomad, the new Nomad palette. They sent it to me as a gift. And I filmed it. I didn't like it. I filmed it again. I'm not sure. I haven't deleted that one. And it's actually up on, YouTube, ready to be released, but I haven't released it. I don't know, I just felt, you know when you have days that you feel ugly and you just feel blah. I felt like that. Even after my entire look, I just didn't feel, I don't know. I'm going to put a little bit of the highlighter in the center. Let's see how this looks. Let me get a brush to kind of... So anyways, yeah, I wanted to put something up yesterday, and I said, oh, I got the palette yesterday. No, I got the palette on Tuesday. And this week has been all crazy. I don't know what day it is. Anyway, so I thought, yeah, I'll just do that. I'll do the... I don't know, I wasn't happy with it. I felt very down and blah, and I felt like I did the look, but it's not really a look that I really loved. I did a palette bingo with it, which was kind of nice to do, something different. And the palette is beautiful. And then today I'm getting the Natasha Denona, which I said, but you know what? I really don't feel like doing anything new today. I want to play with my makeup that I love, that I know that, you know, I can depend on a day-to-day, and something pretty and that I love and that it's not new. So, because this one I've had for a little bit, I just haven't used it on on camera, but I have been using it. I love it. I really think, I think it has great coverage. I think my skin looks nice. It doesn't look dry. It doesn't look matte. I think it has a nice finish to it. This little palette is fantastic. I love it, and it's so great for traveling. And you really don't need, I used it over there in St. Augustine without the darker one, but I just wanted to do like a darker outer V. But it's very beautiful, very travel friendly. I love this. I've loved this, told you guys about it 1,000 times. I love this. This lipstick is super pretty. This, I am so glad I have it. This is a beautiful, beautiful concealer. Unless a concealer is super drying, or I don't have my under eyes really moisturized, most concealers don't really sink that much into my fine lines. But this one is so easy, and you really don't, I don't think we even have to set it. It looks just as pretty without setting it as when I just do it just to make sure. But beautiful, beautiful. A lot of coverage, and you don't need a lot to get a lot of coverage. A little goes a long way. Gorgeous concealer. I was thinking of getting the corrector, but I don't know. I don't think I have so many correctors right now. I don't think I need another one. What else? This is definitely one that I've enjoyed. I'm glad I have it. I love the Lancome singles. They have the best singles. They're pricey, but they're so good. I almost think that there are better formula than the ones in their palettes. I don't know, but I've always felt that. So anyway, I think that's all I use. This is something that I definitely have used quite a bit, but this is a good one. I like it. I also like a lot of drugstore ones. I don't think you have to go out and buy something like this. I also took this with me. This was in my purse, and this is the Da Vinci lip gloss, and this is in 117. It's the shade, and it's beautiful. But guess what? I used this one. I never took this one out. This is beautiful, very pricey. This is beautiful, not pricey. All right, you guys, I hope that you enjoy this video. I will list everything below in case you're interested in any of it. And I think I'm going to do a video with this on one side and the e.l.f. powder foundation on the other. I'll see how that turns out. All right, guys, I love you. Have an amazing day, night, whenever you're watching this. It's Friday, it's the weekend, so have an amazing weekend, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.